Yes, I can't reckon that's word on my feet. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede.
And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Up next, we're keeping it in the NFC for this one, between the Dallas Cowboys and the Chicago Bears. Both teams riding 2-0 starts here. One, we'll get the turkey and move to 3-0 as Week 3 gets underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Coming out throwing is Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Williams off the play fake. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Williams from the gun. That's Cox. This is Loveland. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's good for a Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. So that brings up 2nd down. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Romadunze, the intended receiver. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. On play action, here's Williams. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, Sam headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
We'll get it at the 9. And he gets him what he can, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40. First down, here's Dak. To the left and reeled in by Ferguson. And he's going to be out of bounds after looks like about a yard there. 2nd down coming up.
You know, quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a frozen rope, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, and the respect factor grows 100-fold with your teammates.
From the gun is Prescott. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. Get out the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Switch! We're going to 54, one in.
Here's Prescott, first and 10. Brought in. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Well, Brock, we normally talk about complimentary football at some point every week. So how about the way they've begun this one, huh? Force a punt and then cash it in for 6 on their opening drive.
Can we do it every game?
It feels like it. Almost every game, yeah.
I think you're right, because that's what the NFL is about. We all know the margins are so small in this league, and the team that typically plays the complimentary ball is typically the team that wins.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Williams on the play action. Headed out right. He finds a Dunze downfield. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that'll be first down Chicago.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
First down, here's Swift. He'll make his way through for a pick up of 4. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
31. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Off the play fake, Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I can promise you that is a throw, and it's a quarterback when it leaves your hands. You do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB can cut off and take the other way.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
What is hold on?
They'll throw, third and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you gotta imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. First down, Williams to throw. That's more on the quick slant. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Looking quickly here. Here's Swift on second down. He's close, but he is stout before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4. Offensive line fast.
Brings up third down.
Williams to throw on third. Buying some time right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears cut it to a road point on the Touchdown!
AK, that play, I don't think it started out as a touchdown run. I think he was thinking first down, but all of a sudden, a little bit of space opened up, those afterburners kicked in, and he made himself and his team a phenomenal play.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. A great effort, but he got popped at the end of it.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. First and 10. Here's Prescott. Right side, Ferguson's got it. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
And that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
5 still to go here, and this is second down. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. He's his fullback. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Prescott on first and 10. Pass is caught by Blue. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking down to 2nd and 9. Dak throwing again. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
There we go.
Just got a quick throw, complete. He works it down to the 37. Kevin Byard there to bring him down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
There we go, Q. Yeah! There we go. Q. 26.
Throwing again, Prescott. Finds him over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. That'll be good for a Dallas first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
There we go. Hey, keep going. 26.
Another throw for Prescott. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
On the 24 once again. It's 2nd and 10. A handoff for Williams, running left. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender, heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3.
Here we go, 46.
Prescott here from the gun. Toward the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a fourth down decision. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it. I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set, 1st and 10. Williams off the play fake. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connected. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Williams throwing again here on 2nd down. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th. Here's Williams again. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. You couldn't do it.
We'll do quickly, trying to get set. They do snap it. Here's Prescott. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Here's Swift to start the drive. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Working quickly here.
12 yards. And the Bears first down.
Williams to throw on 1st. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion. Here's the backup. First throw. Escapes the pocket. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. Two great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on third and long. Brought in right side by Moore. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
Bears, first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. That's incomplete left side.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Throwing again on second. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted! Donovan Wilson picks it up. And the Cowboys will take over as he records his first interception of our season. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, first and 10. First down, here's Dak. He's trying to push the field. Coming in the goal line. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys grow their lead just before halftime. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Devin Duvernay to return it. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So first and 10 now from the 30. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. They set up the screen here to Swift. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
Brings up second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Passing now on second and 10. Able to get it to Moore. He takes this up to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 4 on the play.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 5.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. This is Lovely working the right side. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. The Bears decide to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. They will go for it. Williams has his man caught by Odunze. No one's around him. He's got space. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Vegas! Come on! Hey, that's your man. That's your man.
Again, it's Williams. And he scores. It is a Chicago touchdown. The Bears make it a one-score game before halftime. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock, getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game.
Yeah.
That's well done.
Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears cut it to a field goal game.
Bears 14. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Molly set up and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Deontay Hardy to return. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it.
Yeah! Here we go! All right,
Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's second down. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Yeah! Here we go! All right, 26.
Dak to the air here. Screen here for Williams. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. We get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Kill! 47! 26!
Looking to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Yeah, here we go!
Final throw before the break. Throw is caught by the back. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
So they're sending out the field goal unit. Oh my goodness, I have never seen a kicker make one from this far away. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Well, he certainly gave it his all in pursuit of the record, but his kick doesn't connect from significant distance. And they are unable to double their lead.
14.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Turpin with a return. He's going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. It's a foot race. Touchdown! They return throw, and it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it. Wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys make it a 10-point ball game.
Bears 14. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26. To throw, Williams. Finds him on the crossing route. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, looks like the 30.
You know, they say you never go broke taking a profit. Just find that completion. And it may not be a Benjamin, but even those little dollar bills start to add up.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now. No throw, third and long. This is brought in. Big game here for Loveland. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears cut into the lead coming out of halftime. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off, but make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Turpin with a return. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. From the gun is Prescott. He finds Pickens left side. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot. Halfway to the marker, it's second and 5. Back to throw, here's Dak. Hits him on the out route. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts are just so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Here's Prescott, first and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Hey, kill!
Dak throwing again. Called in by Lamb, right side. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
On second down, a run with Williams. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Going to the ground again on first. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. The try on Shoyuka gets there to take him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
We're going to 53. We'll go 46.
Prescott here from the gun. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. George Pickens, the intended target. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Hey, kill! 47. Then we're going to 53. Hey, 47. 26.
Prescott now on 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball. A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Luther Burden now on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10. And they're on 20-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20. On play action, here's Williams. Big strike here to Moore. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
This might be a free play for him. Short pass brought in. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on 1st down. Williams set to pass. Caught deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. The Cowboys scoop it up. And he's going to take it back. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. I think they would have happily just taken the turnover, Brock, but how about the wherewithal of the defender to take it back for the score?
Yeah, that is a scoop and score in the definition of a splash play defensively. You don't just rip possession away from the offense, kind of rip their heart out too. You rip possession, you turn it into points, and now that beleaguered offense is going to have to get right back on the field.
And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone, so the football will come back out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Williams on the play action. He beams one, deep right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Throwing again on 2nd, Williams. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And some excellent work to drive him all the way up past the 30-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
At the 32-yard line.
Here's Williams. Buys time, rolling right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time to secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Here's Williams again. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
It's a gain of 16.
3/4 in the books from this one. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Ready to go.
Running with Swift out of the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready to go.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Drops it underneath, Swift. Down to the 44-yard line as he nearly picks up the 1st. And goes to the hurry up here.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Vegas! Yes!
Williams to throw here, 3rd and 1. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and it's incomplete.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Ready to go. Punch fire. Yes. Go.
Desperation time here. It's on target to Moore. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
That's another Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Williams to throw on 1st. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 15 at the Cowboys 45-yard line.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Working from the gun, Williams. And this time they can't connect, so that's incomplete. Been favoring their back this drive. Let's see if it's going to continue now on 3rd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Makes the grab in bounds left side. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Patty. Vegas.
First down, Williams to throw. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears now within one score at the fourth. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Turpin with a return. Good work so far. He's got room. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
Take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. First down, here's Dak. Finds him over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Offense with an enviable spot to be in, 2nd and inches. Straight ahead with Williams. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up, shift the momentum a little here in the 4th.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Tight end going in motion here. Prescott now on 3rd and 1. Nice cuts. He's got Lamb. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
A gain of 14. And the Cowboys first down.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Cowboys leading by 7. They've got first down here from the 36. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They stay on the ground with Williams. And he's going to be stopped about a half second before he can pick up the first. Ball down to the 26.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. He'll throw it. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
He has the Cowboys' first down, Brock, and that should clinch this win for him.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, back who can show off his wheels.
A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with first and goal. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's set up to throw it. He's got it. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page.
Really? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. The Bears going to use their third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. Here he is to throw. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it sets up fourth and goal. Back to throw. Catch made. And he won't make the marker. They rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Setting up to pass. Throwing the out route complete. And give him about that 15-yard line before they're able to drop it. Gotta hurry this to the line.
13 yards on the play.
He'll look to throw it. He finds a Dunze downfield. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
10 at the 37-yard line.
Change it! Punch players!
One final shot here. Trying to push deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say that the top-ranked defense in the NFL probably going to take a couple of hits to its status after this one. We have not seen an opponent score against them like this very often, if at all, this season.